29 touchdowns, 28 through the air, 1,700 yards. He tied the touchdown receiving record in a single season with a guy that's fairly good, Jerry Rice.
But he'll go up against a defense that was #1 in the nation last year, and the Mountaineers defensively look strong again this year.
Only gave up 217 yards last season. The coaching staff thinks that this team can be just as good defensively. It starts up front. Those front four are very talented. Marshall will have to find a way to block them.
8 of the 11 starters on the Mountaineer defense return for 1997. Everybody is pumped up for this game. The offenses, the defenses, the coaches, the fans. We are, and we hope that you are as well. Stay with us. We'll be back to... All right, we are underway. The kick is taken by Moss at about the 12. He's at the 20, the 25, and knocked down as he gets to about the... There's Chad Pennington, the sophomore from Knoxville. Chad in 95 hit 62% of his passes, 15 touchdowns and only 5 interceptions. He is back. Now they spread 3 receivers to the left side. Tight end on the right side. There's the quick pass. Caught at the 30. Diving forward is Coleclaw. We president of the American Football Coaches Association.
10 yards. Gets the offense. Repeat the game.
So much is made about Randy Moss and his catching ability, his elusiveness, running the ball. He got called for holding there, trying to help.
Holding penalty. Pennington looks right, throws, catch is made, and spinning out of bounds. Down and 5. First possession of the afternoon for the Thundering Herd. And the sack. Hit at the 25. The football comes loose, but he is down. And there comes that pressure up the middle that we expected to see.
Last season, 680 snaps. Steve Dunlap's.
That's Bob Baum who made the hit.
Fortunately for Marshall, it was a delay of game. Speaking with Steve Dunlap.
A year ago, Thornton had 8, and Henry Slay had 8. Just underway from Morgantown again out of the shotgun. It's 3rd down and 10 after the delay. I mean, Marshall drawing West Virginia offside. The play continues. The flags are down. The catch at the 30, trying to spin outside, and down he goes. Right up. Still the opening possession of the first quarter. And the crowd has not settled in as yet, neither of the players. Moss in motion, and we've got some movement up front.
Here and next week at Army.
And you can see Pennington changing things at the line of scrimmage as they go from the gun. Looking left, throwing left, and throws short. Intended for Pennington now with the lone setback Chapman. Drops the pass, looks and throws, catches made at the 20. Stretching out is Moss, his first reception of the afternoon.
He's the only college or pro player, John, I've ever seen that's got his own website. You can reach him at www.randymoss.com.
A lot of publicity, some notoriety, and Moss splits out wide right. He got 9 on his first catch of the afternoon. Pennington looking, and throws it away.
On Perlo Bastine. Or maybe holding. Had a pretty good grip on his jersey. That's about the only way you can defend Moss.
I was going to say, if you're one-on-one against Moss, what else are you going to do?
Bobby Bowden said it best. If you're covering Mr. Moss one-on-one, hold your hat.
And Coach Pruitt had his say. The officials have made the call.
Pass interference on the defense. First down.
Chapman, the lone setback. Behind Pennington, the play fake, play action, looking down the near side and incomplete. More bumping that time.
Sure. Gary Steele, you talking about replacing some big shoes. Canute Curtis, All-American, Butkus Award winner. Everybody you talk to at West Virginia loves Gary Steele. He's one of the ever-ready
receivers to the left, tight end side to the left. Pennington doing a lot of play changing at the line of scrimmage. There's the quick pass in the flat at about the 35-yard line. It's Coleclaw spinning his way. Well, this is an outstanding offense. They averaged almost 44 points a game and near over 485 yards of offense per game last year. From behind, they've got it. Pennington is slammed down.
For the left tackle, Mike Gillums, sophomore, 300-pounder. We talk about steals. He is a guy that runs a legitimate 4.5. He gets on the edge.
That's a new rule in the NCAA. It's 2nd and 10 out of the shotgun. Pennington, they're all over him, but he gets the pass off at the 40 to 45, out to midfield. And Marshall picks up good.
He got hit by Slay. He got hit by Thornton. He got hit by Gary Steels.
You see Steels get away from him there.
This is yards after catch.
There comes the late hit.
That's one of those penalties that the coaching staff, they just go completely bonkers over it.
Marshall is moving down to the 27-yard line. Pennington looks incomplete. In and
back turned, running back matched up one-on-one.
Working on Nate Terry.
Great job by Nate Terry, jamming at the line of scrimmage. Almost a great catch.
3rd down and about 3. 4:14 to play, opening quarter. 14-0. West Virginia leads Marshall.
Here comes the blitz.
Here comes Moss in motion. They look right. Diving catch is made at the 23rd inside the 21.
Pennington with a great throw. West Virginia coming after him. Cold claw, you talk about athleticism, stretched out. And, you know, obviously so much attention is paid to Randy Moss.
They go to the 2-back set. Fake to Chapman. Pennington under pressure, throws incomplete. And they were in Randy Moss.
Their thing is, we're going to get to Pennington before they have an opportunity to catch the ball.
That's Bastine who's all over him. He was, as I said, in his life.
It's got to be interference.
I'll tell you what, Nate Terry held it.
Great job. The thing they like about Nate Terry, especially with Randy Moss, is his size. Terry's 6'2". He doesn't give away a lot of that height disadvantage.
I don't know whether Moss has just had the wind knocked out of him and trying to catch his breath, but he is on the sideline on 3rd down and about 2. Randy Moss is deep. First opportunity. Here comes some pressure. Gets it off. Nice high floating kick. Moss kind of decoyed him a little bit. Now he's got a little room at the 25. Tries to cut back the other way. Spins away from one tackler. From the 24-yard line, the Thundering Herd. Pennington on the rollout. Looking. Throwing. That pass is caught outside the 40. It's grabbed by Wicks.
The thing that quarterbacks do, offensive coordinators, take the quarterback out of the pocket. Roll him out of the pocket. Run away from the pressure. He does a good job throwing across his body. Wicks, another guy like Moss, a lot of speed. Big.
Straight drop. Pass is deflected. It's in the air and up for grabs. And West Virginia's got it.
Pennington back in the pocket. If you can't get to the quarterback, jump and get your hands up. Jason Williams does that. Cogdell comes down with it.
The danger there for West Virginia. Chapman is the lone setback, and Pennington once again changing up at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete near the 24-yard line. Intended that time for Colton from Knoxville. Played as a freshman, did not play as a sophomore. That one is almost intercepted.
Comes from a pretty good gene pool. His father, Joe, played at Bowling Green for who? Don Nealon. Almost picked this thing off. And he's been around for a while.
Very successful at Bowling Green. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. There's the quick pass at the 20. Slamming him down. And they're going to kick this one short. It'll be fielded at about the 17-yard line, and all of a sudden there's a lot of room for Moss. One man got him at the 35-yard line.
Hey, Taylor. Great block there by 35. Look at the size. This is like the parting of the Red Sea. Wicks coming up through the hole, gets a block on Plants. talk about your kicker being a football player and improved special, known for great hitters in the secondary.
Clock running to the 10-minute mark. Time remaining in the first half. Pennington in the end zone, incomplete. And Moss drew double. Marshall just 1 of 5, and you can see once again Pennington, he's done this all afternoon. He's been changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Quick pass is incomplete. It was intended for Coleclaw. The Thundering Herd will go for it. Now Pennington will run up the middle. Diving for the first down. Let's see if he got there. It's going to be close. Cogdo made the tackle. It all depends on the spot of the football.
I'm going to go out on the limb, John. I think he came up short.
Okay. He did. He didn't even bring out the change.
For one of the few times this afternoon, Pennington had time to throw the football. No one to throw it to. He sticks his shoulder down, trying to dive for that first down.
Pennington rolling, throwing. The pass is caught down the sideline. Picked up that time. Long and pick up the first at the 27.
This is the toughest throw for a quarterback. A right-handed quarterback rolling to his left, throwing across his body. And you're talking about threading the needle. Great job by Pennington.
I'm sure Barrett Green thought, hey, I'm going to get an interception. Out of the shotgun. Pennington under pressure, and down he goes. Slammed to the turf.
A rush linebacker. He has been all over the field. Pennington has no chance. Gary Stills records his second sack. Pretty good quarterback here. And the son-in-law of Don Nealon.
Down the middle, pass is caught. Spinning inside the 15 and spun down is Levon Coleclaw.
And right now they're making plays.
Trying to get into the end zone before halftime. Another sack. 45 to play in the half. Pennington looking, gets it off. It's knocked down. Cogdell climbing. Down the middle again. This one is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. Head and a half. And this is a huge touchdown for the Herd.
There is no quit in this Marshall team. Pennington, perfect throw. Coleclaw, he knows he's going to get hit. Great job extending his arm.
It's 28-10. We will begin our halftime activities after this.
Website, www.randymoss.com. That's how you can get in contact with him.
Almon's kick. Fielded at the draw, dropped at the 25. He retreats to pick it up. Now he's trying to dig himself out of a hole, and will. Plenty of room down that left sideline. Stop and go move at the 45. Inside the 40, inside the 35, and down he goes.
Chris isn't very often. This guy is everything that he's been billed. 6'5", 215 pounds, can do it all. Has a problem handling this ball. You talked about that thing bouncing up. Just eludes a shoestring tackle. Picks up some blocking. Guess who kept this from going to the house? Gary Stills.
First down at the 33 following a 42-yard punt return of a 50-yard kick. Pennington looks. It's knocked down at the line of scrimmage. There's the quick pass. At the 30 to 25, Coleclaw dancing down the sidelines. He's banged.
Protect the quarterback as much as they can, and they also do not like people getting hit near the sideline. Coleclaw close to the sideline. Tompkins is coming up out of the secondary. You tell me, is he out of bounds? Very close.
Boy, on the Marshall side of the field, because their man, Randy Moss, is pulling them back in this football game. First it was the kickoff return, and then from the 15-yard line, he went airborne. Pennington found him, and it's 6 for the Herd.
You talk about a quick strike offense. They scored before we came back. Nate Terry is all over him. That's one of the advantages of having a wide receiver that's 6'5".
Now it's 28. Marshall has scored the last 14 points, and Moss gets his first touchdown catch of 1997. You take a look from the end zone.
The good news is he scored the touchdown, John, but if he wants to duplicate 1996, he's got to score 28 more.
Now standing back inside his own 20. This one angled toward the sideline, fielded back at the 16, spinning his way across the 20 to the 22. Basketball, you know more about him. He's an excellent runner.
Well, when you get a comment, he was the best high school football player I've ever seen from Lou Holtz. As good as Deion Sanders. Deion is a measuring stick. This kid's just as big or bigger than Deion. That's from Bobby Bowden. Those are some very high.
We have a time. Their fans back in the ball game. And I think part of getting them out of the game was that early big lead that they had, 28-3. But now it's 28-17. There is the quick pass. Moss is dumped at the 24.
Moss, and what kind of athlete is he? During the spring, he competed in the indoor track competition. It had colleges from all over the country. Ohio, right here in Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Virginia. He won the 100 meters, he won the 200 meters, and later that day he went out and pitched a two-hitter and hit a home run for their baseball team.
Wow. He can do it all. Here they come. Gets the pass off incomplete out to the 37-yard line before they can wrap him up and knock him down. Play.
You know this is a big game for Gerald Long. He was here 2 years ago as a wide receiver, was the starting receiver for West Virginia on opening day in 1995. And you know ever since this game's been scheduled, he has had this thing pinned up on his locker, looking forward.
About now, because the Thundering Herd is climbing right back in this football game. Pass is complete. Again, it's Moss. Moss gets across the 45 there and run those crossing patterns. It's a first down.
A big guy that's very physical. That was not an easy catch. He's coming across the middle. He knows he's going to get hit. The emotion, number one, and momentum are parked over on the Thundering Herd sideline.
Snap a little high, but there's no pressure. Fielded at the 4-yard line by Moss. Starts left, down he goes.
Quickly tell you when you're receiving a punt, stand on the 10-yard line. If it goes over your head, let it go. Well, when you're a player like Randy Moss, you think you can make everything happen.
That's exactly right.
He goes back to the 4-yard line. We talked about running east and west. Lightcap makes the play. Marshall's back.
Pennington throws incomplete. On Bob Pruitt's team very much back in this football game in Morgantown. They have waited since 1923 for this matchup. Pennington delivers over the middle. Incomplete.
By the junior cornerback, Nate Terry. Pennington with plenty of time. Gets that arm in front of the ball, breaks it up. Marshall is forced to punt the ball.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did, though. Wobbly kick headed for the near sideline. And this time he does let it bounce all the way down to the 1. It was a wobbly kick. He decided not. Turner is the setback. And Pennington trying to squeeze it out to
Very still several times. Tough kid that sits in the pocket, throws the ball, and if they hit him, bring it on.
Stills jumped offside. Ball game.
We have a delay on the offense. Stop. Defense. They'll offset. Still second down.
I don't know. How does that work, Jeff? How can you have delay of game and offsides?
I think this is a...
It's 28-24, West Virginia. Pennington throws the football incomplete. A little too long for Randy Moss. And if Moss had gotten to that football, it had been see you later time.
And these corners with West Virginia are getting away with murder. Nate Terry on that play The ball was in the air, and he's got his hands on Randy Moss all the way 15, 20-yard line. I'm surprised the officials aren't flagging that.
.5:02 to play third quarter. And Moss will have to. They are down in the north end zone, and they are whooping it up right now. Quick pass is incomplete. Intended for Randy Moss, and the guy that's been at the 40. Was he in bounds? The official says yes. No, he says no. It was Moss trying to make the.
Right now they have 111. And Pennington is having so much more time to sit in the pocket and throw the ball. Why? They have gained 9
in the Thundering Herd on 2nd down and 10 from the 40. That one was almost picked off. A nifty little play as they tried to bring Moss back over the middle.
And you talk about an interesting offensive set. 5 wide receivers, no tight end, no running back. If Randy Moss catches this ball, he may still be running. Another opportunity, 3rd down and 10.
That's what really started it for them when they were able to convert those 2 3rd and longs there midway through the 2nd quarter. Pressure coming, and that one is up for grabs and incomplete.
Jock.
Pennington looking long. He's got a man wide open. Touchdown. It's Moss. And Marshall has the lead. Thundering Herd has come all the way back to lead this football game.
Play action. Pennington. All the time in the world. Is Randy Moss for real? Yes, he is. Looks like he's going to run an out.
Then he just turns on that speed and he blows right by Barrett Green.
Barrett Green. Easy catch, easy throw.
Buddy, at this point.
Well, there's still 13 minutes.
That's right. 1st and 10. Pennington pumps, then goes down the middle, incomplete. That time Moss slipped and fell down. 10 yards to go. We are back underway. Pennington is rolling, firing. Did he make a catch? No. To the locker room, apparently. Let's see if we can spot something. Not Moss. Wade is heading back to the locker room. This is Moss. He cradled it, but it popped out. 10. 4 wide receivers, shotgun formation. Is it intercepted? It was picked off by West Virginia. That was Nate Terry.
This is a ball that Pennington would love to have back. He tries to force it in there. Nate Terry has been all over the field. Coleclaw can't get the ball away. Great interception by Nate Terry.
Split off. Moss gets it at about the 12-yard line. 25. Spins away from one tackler and gets out across the 30 to the 30-20 there.
Exciting football player.
And having a discussion with one of the officials. The ball spotted at the 32-yard line.
I think we have West Virginia that's offsides.
Okay. That means we're going to do it again, eh? He kicks this one pretty good. Yes, well done by West Virginia.
I would have taken the ball at the 32-yard line.
That's what you said. Fans trying to fire up their defense. 1st and 10 at the 20. Shovel pass, it's loose, and it's going to be incomplete. And the noise level is increasing as the clock winds down. Pennington sets, he delivers the football incomplete. In and out of the hands of Coleclaw.
Watch it right off the edge. Nate Terry, here he comes.
Shotgun formation. There's the push, there's the throw, it's intercepted again. Again, it's Nate Terry.
Pocket started to collapse late. Guess who? Gary Steele. Looks like the ball's intended for Nate Terry. He catches it. He has come up big in this fourth quarter.
Boy, has he ever.
This West Virginia defense looked for some.
See if Randy Moss can do something here. He's going to field this ball at the 5, drops it, picks it up. In trouble at the 20, trying to weave his way through traffic, and down he goes. Lead for the Mountaineers. Pennington in trouble. And down. He does get across to Virginia with a couple of interceptions by Nate Terry. Here comes pressure from Stills. The pass is completed midfield. Making the catch, his first of the day, is all the way out to the 50, and a gain of 18 yards on the play.
Pennington barely gets rid of this football. Stills is bearing down. Great catch.
Clock running. 6:10 to play. We're in the fourth quarter. This has been a great afternoon of football. Pass completed and knocked away. Play for Pennington because it's 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun. Here comes pressure. And down he goes. They got him.
I mean, obviously West Virginia is a talented team. Syracuse up there with all of them in the country. Miami, it ought to be interesting.
Pennington drops it inside to Randy Moss, and he is run down from behind. But Pennington still throwing. Got his man open, and down inside the 15 is Mark Wicks. There's the sack. This might be the final play of the afternoon. From behind, the ball is loose. Still another sack by Stills. They'll call it an incomplete pass. One more time over the middle. The pass is knocked away, incomplete. And there's still 3 ticks left on. For the end zone, up for grabs. Intercepted, and that is it.